lifeless, filled only with boredom, propaganda, and control. I've tried to escape, and I've failed this time. But I'll find a way. They call me Mr. Prepper.
YouTube family. I feel like something is wrong with my sound, and I don't know what it is. I should have heard much more sound than I just heard. Something is wrong. The speakers are on 100%. Hold on. I don't know what's happening. Desktop sound. Are you kidding me? The cat is... Oh my god. TikTok people. This is why Prepper Cat is such a pain in the ass. Prepper Cat. Prepper Cat. Shit. And you know what? I'm going to walk over there and she's going to run away. I'm going to walk over there and she's going to run away. Good morning, Deanna. Oh my god. Yeah, Catitude. No, my USB speakers are not making noise. Hold. There's only one way to test it. Hold on.
If you're paying attention, I mean, I hope you're paying attention to what's coming. You better, because journalists...
Something wrong with my USB speakers. I need those to make the good sound work. Well, good. She ran away. Good. What in the hell is going on here? Let me check my sound, guys. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. Something is not on. I don't know what the problem is, because it looks like there's probably a lot of output, but that's microphone playback. Oh my god, there's 150 people in here. Hey, start saying good morning using user prison number 871934032. Good morning to you. Fix your name. All right, let's cycle this. Let's go ahead and cycle headphones. Set as default. And let's go ahead and cycle this back. USB speakers audio. And set as default. Let's go ahead. Okay, so it's not the speakers. It is not the speakers. Let's see. Or maybe it was just jammed up. Now let's try it. I don't know. The sound. It's so weird.
If you're paying attention, I mean, I hope you're paying attention to what's coming.
You know what?
You better, because...
I know what happened. I know what happened. Hold on one second, because I really do got to get this right. Where are we at here? USB and... properties. I can't believe that it's doing this. This is just really pissing me off. Okay. It should literally be doing what I want it to do. This is awful. What's up, Ray? This is awful, guys. I have no idea what is wrong. My, I guess I'm just going to have to try and work through it. It doesn't make a lot of sense because everything is turned on properly. That's not right. It's like my USB speakers are not playing the sound that I need them to play, even though I've just tested them and they work just fine. Turn it off, then turn it on. I really, User Dallas, I really wish that would work during a live stream, but it doesn't really work that way because what'll happen is the you know what, here, let's do this. Hold on a second. Let's try this. I don't know why, but we're just gonna try and play a random YouTube video and see what happens as far as, you know, the sound coming out of that, because then that'll tell me whether it's OBS or not, which I think it is. Let's see here.
It doesn't surprise me that we have some crisis.
It's clearly OBS, and I don't understand why. Nothing has changed. This happens from time to time. What did you break? I broke it all, Chris. I broke it all. You know, disconnected. Isn't that special? Yeah, OBS Studio just crapped out on me. I knew it was OBS. Son of a. But it is what it is. Let's see. What do we got over here? OBS Studio just crapped. Yeah. Okay. So everything's fine there. All right, I'm just going to do this manually. So let's just get this knocked out. Let's see here. Let me make my text bigger on the old TikTok. How's the world treating us today? Super Granny or Supper Granny. I like that too. Let's see here. Good morning, Red Over. We got here. User Dallas. Good morning. Got your prison number in there already. We got all the good mornings done on the TikTok side already, which is kind of weird. You guys normally have like a whole buttload of them in there. Then we got on the YouTube side. Let's see who we got on the YouTube side. Who's checking in? Bully Pack was the first one in this morning. First! Followed by Dog and Ball, Bob, PETA, Melody, Neary. Where are we at here? Janice Johnson, JB checked in, Catitude, Cool Cole, Doug Frost. Good to see you're alive and well. Deanna, smash the like button already for you. Like it. Catitude. What do we got here? RC. I haven't seen RC in a while. Good to see you, man. Chris Leroy. And let's see here. Let's see. It's fine on the YouTube side. And Lanny showed up. Nice. What's up, Robin? Nice to see you. Okay. All right. So, yeah, those technical difficulties, I'll have to figure that out another time, date, or bat channel or something like that. Rapture Prep is here. What is going on, man? I have not seen you since we made that stupid little video. Do you know how many hits that dumbass video got? It was absolutely ridiculous. You know what? Hold on a second. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because I already broke like 12 things this morning. I'm afraid I'm going to break something else. For all of my Patreons, you know what this is. Oh, yeah. If you're not a Patreon, you don't know. If you are a Patreon and you don't know, you need to ask. Patreons, I will see you tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And how many? I broke them all. I broke all of them. No, honestly, I don't remember. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it for you. Me and Rapture Prep made this stupid-ass video. People kept asking about September 24th while we were at Prepper Camp. So we made this really, really stupid, like, 20-second video about September 24th. Let's see here. 108,000 watched this fucking video. It's so ridiculous. Excuse my French. It's a Friday, man. American Honey. Hold on a second. You know what? I'm going to switch screens. Hopefully that'll frickin' work. Let's see here. 108,000 people watched it. Let's see how this plays out. What is a Patreon? Nana, give me 1 second. All right, so today's the 24th. This is the day stuff is supposed to go down. I'm here with Rapture Prep. Rapture Prep. What happened today?
Man, I got a sunburn. That was it.
That's what I thought. Later. All right. That stupid little video. That's what happened on September 24th. It's so ridiculous. We try to tell people over and over and over not to worry. It's whatever, you know. Let's see here. So Nana, a Patreon is somebody. It's a paid membership. It's $3 a month. It is for 30 days worth of access to probably the largest prepper library I've ever seen. And I know this because I made it myself. Let's see. You can decide the inner circle on Discord. We chat every day. I mean, my God, I basically wake up in the middle of the night. I can listen to this computer going boop 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 because the inner circle is chatting away. Yeah, so what's the benefit? Community. It's the community, okay? It's pretty tight-knit. It's getting really, really, really tight. You know what I'm saying? We just sent off our second quarterly giveaway, and that was who won that? I've got so many names floating in my head. I think Catitude first won the very first one, and this last time Ranker won this last one. The pictures were unbelievable, you know. Let's see. If you are interested in becoming a Patreon, becoming part of that inner circle, becoming part of that tight-knit community, then what you need to do is go to the link in my bio. Just click on that little white thing up there, and it'll take you to my webpage. And then look for support the channel, I think is what it says. Click on that, and then look for Patreon. It's right there at the top. Click on that, and start giving it info and your credit card number, and yeah, you'll get to be inside. We had 2 brand new people join tomorrow. We're slowly building this community of ethical, knowledgeable adults that want to be part of something more than just TikTok's fandom. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, take a look at it. You might like it. Elizabeth, good morning. American Honey. We said good morning already. Connie, good morning. Connie Maxmensch. I like it. Let's see here. And happy Friday. Got something in the members chat right now. Let's see here. I'm going to need to come on, I'm going to need the come on Jerry story. You can actually buy these on my merch store. I'm not joking, man. There's like 6 or 7 people that have them. We need to ask about the TGE coffee cup. It's hilarious. I had to put the story like in the description of the cup on the merch store. That way I can just point people there. But no, I'll tell you the story tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. That's when I'll tell the story. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move off of that, and let's see here. I need to change my screen real quick. I should be hearing that, and I don't hear that. Do you guys hear when I push that button and the whole graphics play on the YouTube side for switching screens? And the reason I'm asking is because I really got to figure out why I cannot hear that noise. I should be able to hear that noise playing, and I don't. Iron Bug, it is going good. It is Friday. I have a pot full of coffee. I have 2 rooms full of fantastic people having conversations already, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so you guys can hear that. All right, I got to figure out why I can't hear the video. Okay, let's see. Oh, Fungus showed up. What's going on, Broseph? Trish, are you my new Patreon, Trish? Because if you are, you need to get your ass in the Discord. I've sent you links, and you need to like go in there and make a post and like tag me in it, and then I can get you into the members only Discord area. Until you do that, I can't do anything. I'm like really just hanging out here, kind of waiting for you to do it. All right, let's see here. We got Fungus, good morning, and Trevor, good morning. All right, so yes on the graphic sounds. Thank you. Who's saying happy Friday? Tracy Waters. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to move on to, we're going to go ahead and refresh this screen real quick, and we're going to pop that in there. All right, as usual, we take a look at the markets very quickly. Oh, my God, there's like nobody in here. Oh, you know why? You guys are letting me down, TikTok. You're letting me down, TikTok army. There's like 38 people in here. We only have like 2,000 likes. We should have like 1,200, 1,300, 1,500 likes already. You guys are slacking. Drive them in here. Get busy. Follow the finger. Do something good for me. Do something good for yourself. Get that work out that finger. You can do that. Can you do that? I can do that. I'm better with this one. There we go. Okay. Oh, that was fast. Thank you very much. Just keep going then. If you're that freaking good, just keep going. Get some carpal tunnel for me. Who are you? I'll go switch and like it up. Oh, thank you, Deanna. Can the Patreon be paid yearly or monthly only? Janice, I think it can only be paid monthly only because Patreon runs a subscription service. So I don't think that it can be paid for yearly. So I hope that answers your question. I've got a message in the members chat here. Let's see here. It says, I won't be enjoying any libations in tonight's chat. Police seem to frown upon drinking and driving. I'm going to go with you're correct, sir. I'm going to go with you're absolutely, completely correct. Day late and dollar short. Oh, shut up, Frosty. I was up at 4 a.m. programming this video. Anyway, let's see here. Hey, Sam, good to see you, man. Roger Myers. Roger, I'm just another prepper out there trying to help other preppers out, trying to get things right before all hell breaks loose. I hope you got your shit in one bag, because if not, you're assed out, man. I took my dunce hat off. No one told you to wear that hat. No one told you to wear that silly hat, Iron Bug. All right, let's see here. And of course we have, very nice. I'm in. I love it. Nice. Good to see you, Roger. Make sure that you do everything I tell you to do. No, just make sure you subscribe to this thing because people have been getting knocked off. Okay, so guys, on the TikTok side, Lot of video today. I'm going to give you more than 1 hour, okay, because I feel like there's a lot of things that need to be covered. Lot of video today. Some of it's dark and doom and gloom. I won't say we're going to go, oh, for the love of fuck. Shut up, Jerry. Come on, Jerry. Anyway, but I'm going to give you more than an hour today, probably an hour and a half, maybe a little bit more. We'll see what happens. But I feel like there's some things that we definitely need to talk about and knock out. And I've got some videos that I go and I find some of the stuff that you guys don't watch. I go and I find some of the details that are like not tinfoil hattish, that are based in fact, that nobody talks or listens to, because obviously, you know, the mainstream media just wants to program everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Mary Powers, good morning. Where we got Shireen, good morning. I think I said that. Shireen? Shireen. I'm going with Shireen. Let's see here. All right, looks like we got some likes back up. That's pretty good. All right, members, who's sending me a personal message here? Someone's sending me a personal message. Friend request. Someone sent me a friend request? Man, everybody wants to be my friend today. Who is this? Trish, good. Accept. And now Trish, now I can make Trish. I can try Trish profile. No, I can't do it there. It's so backwards. I did profile already. Trish. I need to, even though you're my friend, I still can't make this stupid thing work. Is that you, Trish? Where's Trish? At Trish. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to click on Trish real quick. And 1 sec. And where are we at here, Trish? Trish. I'm going to try profile again. Oh, there it is, rolls. There it is. I got you now. Now I got you. And now you are in the Patreon section, Trish. Trish, you should definitely see. Trish, it looks like Trish, you are, where's Trish at? Trish is on her mobile phone. That's right, I have the power over here. User Kunish, you fixed, thank you. I think that's great, man. I hate the TikTok prison numbers. You know, they're nice because you can tell if somebody's had one for a long period of time because it's a shorter number. But yeah, come on, man. Effort, man. Anything in life can be overcome with effort and enthusiasm. All right, and then Trish, you're about to get your phone blown up. Everyone, I love that command. Everyone, say hi to Trish, our newest member. Smiley face. Smiley face. There we go. Boom. Send. I misspelled like 3 of those words. Hold on a second. Let me fix this and we'll get back to this. There we go. Now, Trish, your phone's about to explode. But now, that's the members chat. Also, Trish, you're on your phone, so if you're not familiar with Discord, it is swipe right to see the channels and swipe left to see the members. All right, so that's going to happen. Let's get back on task here, guy. Patreon has best $3 I've ever spent. Yes, Bob. Thank you very much. Celia checked in. Nice. Let's see. All right. I think we're up to speed on that side. News coming out this morning isn't great. Yambo, there's a lot of news out here, man. We are getting throat punched in 50 different directions. You know, it's like you're in a fight and you're trying to decide like which of the 3 dudes you're gonna fight with, or no, let's say 6 or 7 dudes, and you're trying to figure out who to engage first, but you're being hit so fast and from so many directions, you just can't get your bearings. That's what's really happening in the world, man. And there's some shit that's going on out there that should, and for lack of better words, and I only talk like this on Fridays, guys. If you know me, you know why. There's some shit out there that's getting pretty freaking serious. Some people are paying attention to some things that are happening. This is not just tracking statistics. This is not playing games. I need to cue this video. I'm going to have to do it manually real quick, so you're not going to get all that fancy stuff. but that's okay because I'm just that good. Video one, and hopefully it's going to start playing, and then I'm just going to move it around, and we're going to go boom.
If you're paying attention, I mean, I hope you're paying attention
I'm going to make
to
that
what's
screen
coming.
bigger.
You better, because journalists that I'm talking to are seeing a massive world war.
And if you were on the
unfolding
TikTok,
right
I'm going to
eyes.
go ahead and pause this for
On
a second.
one side,
if you were on the TikTok side, let's crank that up to 125%. If you're on the TikTok side, I'm playing a lot of video today. You need to get your ass over to the YouTube side. And the way you get there is look for Local Prepper, all one word, on YouTube. It's the same exact logo, just like that up there. And if you want to, you can actually just click that logo up there, and it will take you to the link in my bio. And let's see, then you can click on that link, and then on the very front page, it'll show my YouTube page. And you go, boop, West Virginia Pappy, you are an Uber tasker today. Thank you very much. CDC had the thing to mandate. Listen, I'll announce it right now, guys. Who is that? Chelston. If you guys don't know, okay, listen, if you don't follow me on Rumble, okay, Rumble is where I used to do all of my videos about that thing we must not speak about here on YouTube. I don't know that Brighteon will have it, but I may put it there. I'm going to make a video today about this issue that came out yesterday. There's a lot of information. Some of it's true, some of it's false, and most of the people in the mainstream media are just spinning it, okay? It's like, oh, it's your fault, or it's not your fault, or you don't have to do this, but you have to do this. You know they're going to do this. It's bad news, guys. So today you're going to see a video on YouTube called It's Time to Rumble. If you guys have been following me for a couple years, you know that's what I used to do. It's going to link you to another video. It's going to say, you're almost there, and then you're going to click that. And the reason is, if you guys didn't know this, check this out. If you guys didn't know this, hey, what's up, Jess? Good to see you. Good to see you. If you and I'm kind of telling you this story so that people will go over to the YouTube side. It kind of gives them a moment to get there. And something just happened in the Patreon. Looks like Lanny, you're a new Patreon, huh? Well, holy crap, Lanny. Get your ass in the Discord. If you're already there, type something in the general chat like I'm here or something. And when I see that, I will get you into the members only chat. No problemo, my friend. You've been around for quite a while. Let's see. What is it? So if you put something on YouTube, okay, there's actually a clause that says that you cannot link YouTube to something that is against their something that's against. If I do a video on Rumble saying all the stuff that we really want to say about that thing, and then I make a video on YouTube and I say, here's the link to Rumble, go there. YouTube can take my channel down because I have linked to those talking points. I can't even say the words because your videos get flagged. I can't even use 12 different words. So what you do to bypass that whole thing is you just make a video on another platform that says you're almost there. And when you click that, then it goes to where you really want it to go. I know it's for those of you that think it's a nuisance or a waste of time, well, then you probably don't need to be watching my videos anyway because you have an attention span of a gnat. Hopefully you're not over there. More people that I push onto my YouTube channel, everybody knows that that's where the adults live. Yes, ladies, you are adults. Whether you want to act like it or not. It is what it is. So I'll be doing a video later today. It'll be on Rumble. You probably ought to follow me on Rumble too. All right, let's see here. What we got here? Little Diesel showed up. Diesel! We got a problem, Diesel. We got a problem. And it's not with you, it's with Diesel. And we're going to be talking about it later today. Let's see. I'm good. You're welcome. I think I'm going to need coffee for today's videos. Going back to the other live now. Good to go, Brendan. Let's see here. Deanna just popped over. Jesse Taylor, welcome to the Cool Kids room. Let's see. Thank you, Connie. Okay, so see, that's what I'm saying. The adults are having this conversation over here. I absolutely love it. I love the fact that we're creating community and that the community is developing itself. It's I'm a one-man show, so I actually had some patrons last week tell me, hey, listen, man, you got to let us help you. You got to let us start doing this or start doing that. And and assumptions are dangerous. There he goes labeling it. Well, if you're not at least 13, well, actually, no, yeah, wait, yeah, if you're not at least 13, you shouldn't have a YouTube. I flipped over. What's up, Shireen? I remember your name from over there. Okay. All right, so I'm getting a little sidetracked here. I'm going to go ahead and play this video real quick. Let me change screens. Me with a big screen. Actually, no, I want to play this. Damn, I might have to make like a brand new OBS thing to get this you know what, I'm just going to go with it, guys. I'm just going to go with it. I can't, if I start trying to fix things on the run, then we're going to have more problems than we want. So here we go. Hopefully I've got the sound up high enough.
If you're paying attention, I mean, I hope you're paying attention to what's coming. You better, because journalists that I'm talking to are seeing a massive world war unfolding right before our eyes. On the one side, Russia and China. The other side, the United States, Japan, NATO countries. A few minutes ago, I spoke to journalist Jeff Nyquist, who has written extensively on the communist infiltration
Good morning, Cowboy.
of the U.S. government at every level, and government and U.S. businesses. The Chinese government buying up U.S. farmland near military sites. And I started by asking Jeff, how deep does this go? Here's what he said.
You let the Chinese and Russians in, they will get up to your companies. They will get your executives stuck with them. And they will have the economic blackmail over them and then leverage over all your politicians. What do you think has happened in this country with China? They have access to our capital markets. They're murderers. They want to destroy us.
They own most of the real estate in the United States. You know, how many farms do they own? They own most of the electronic cellular infrastructure in the United States.
They own. They actually don't own a majority of the farms, but they own farmland strategically located near sensitive U.S. strategic bases.
Right, near military bases. Yes, exactly. North Dakota.
So it's like, what's that about? That wind farm in Texas that they were building a People's Liberation Army general who was a billionaire owns this wind farm in Texas where, you know, the actual wind isn't really enough there to have a wind farm, and that's his cover, and he's building a 10,000-foot runway. Thank goodness the Texas legislature found out about it and shut that down and said, you're not building. Why a 10,000? That's where you can bring troop transports in to the United States filled with Chinese troops. Look, I know this from defectors. The Russians and Chinese made an agreement in early 92 to prepare for a future war in the distant future, to invade North America, to split North America. Russia would get Alaska and parts of Canada. China would get the lower 48 states. You've got the secret speech of Chiao Chen, the defense minister, 20 years ago saying, we are going to exterminate the Americans and build a second China in the lower 48 states. And we're going to try to use biological weapons. And if that doesn't work, we're going to use nukes. Because they got clean nukes. Hydrogen bomb, fission is dirty, fusion is clean. They can wipe this country out and come in and take the land. The Chinese are interested in the farmland anyway. You know, they can't feed their population. They need to move people. They need to get more land.
So when you hear that Taiwan, you hear President Xi Jinping over the weekend at the Chinese Communist Party speech kickoff on Sunday, talking about that Hong Kong is now secure and that Taiwan is next. What happens next then? What do you see happening from your sources?
Look, I've been told beginning in late 2019, what I've been hearing is that China and Russia are preparing a war. I've heard it from sources in Southeast Asia, from sources in China, from sources in Russia, multiple sources in Russia, multiple sources in China. And the fact of the matter is that they were contemplating the war. after the release of the virus in 2020. And I think they thought this virus, I can quote Dr. Bhakti, the great scientist who is in Germany at Mainz University, saying this weapon was designed in a lab to kill tens of millions of people, and the human immune system is such a miracle it defeated the weapon. And God knows how the Chinese got into the CDC. We know that Emory University that feeds the CDC is full of Chinese nationals. They are trying to infiltrate the our system of defense in a biological war. And so who's making the vaccine? The head scientist at Pfizer for making the vaccine was a Chinese national. Well, Chinese nationals are recruited agents. They require their people to spy. I'm not saying he is, but this is just pro forma for the Chinese. You're either for China or you're not. If you're not, you're a traitor to China. You have to work for the motherland, right? So what have we got here? We're under attack. You don't let the enemy inside your gate. We did it. China and Russia are allied. Putin goes to Beijing on the 4th of February. He invades. They make an agreement. They say they're the most powerful combination since World War II. On February 24th, Putin invades Ukraine. You think he didn't invade Ukraine without the Chinese blessing? He couldn't have. He wouldn't have. Now China's threatening to attack Taiwan. Do you think they would do it without Russia as a partner? No. As it was explained to me by Colonel Stanislav Lunev, a Chinese Russian defector who spoke fluent Mandarin, worked in China, worked for the Russian General Staff. He said they are going together. It's Russian missile power and Chinese manpower. They can defeat the United States. This is what he told me more than 20 years ago. And he said that's their long-range plan, because if you defeat America, all the other countries have to surrender. Taiwan doesn't matter. You can blockade it. Ukraine doesn't matter. Once America's gone, all these other countries have to surrender because they have no nuclear umbrella. The nuclear umbrella provided by Britain and France and Israel or whatever are too small. Those countries' nuclear deterrents can be wiped out, hunted down. They can't get through the Russian. Russia has 10 to 11,000 dual-purpose ABM surface-to-air, ABM SAMs. The S-300s are even they put a neutron warhead in those. They can bring down nuclear missiles.
If we can't win a war, and you're talking about the force here, if we can't even compete at all since 1992 with any brand new nuclear weapons, or any sophisticated weapons for that matter.
We have sophisticated weapons, yeah, but we just don't have nuclear ones.
What are we doing,
we have
then?
Obsolete nukes. Yeah.
What are we doing in the South China Sea then? I mean, what are we doing sending the USS Ronald Reagan this week again? I mean, what is the purpose? Just to show strength? What exactly do you see happening as we're circling there and near Taiwan?
Well, Japan is very upset. Japan is very close to Taiwan. Economically and culturally, the Taiwanese and the Japanese, Taiwan was part of Japan for many years, from the 1890s clear to 1945. And there was, unlike other people that were ruled by the Japanese, the Taiwanese liked the Japanese. And so the Japan counts Taiwan as a vital security and economic interest of Japan. And Japan is vital to us. If we did not have access to Japanese technology and what the Japanese do, our economy would be in danger of collapsing. And that's no joke. And South Korea is also very important, because South Korea and Japan produce configured chips even more sophisticated than what China or Taiwan can produce. And so we have to defend the Pacific. But this administration, I don't think Biden is really serious about defending it. Right now, the Japanese are demanding it. But what will we really do? The fact of the matter is the Chinese have too many missiles. They have carrier killer missiles, and they have hypersonic missiles, and they have technology given to them by the Russians. And their fleet, they have the largest fleet in the world in the numbers of ships. And many of them, they're just missile platforms. So, and the Chinese, look, I interviewed Mr. Wade of Luda Media. He's the one that smuggled out the 57-minute tape of the mobilization meeting in Guangdong on May 14th. 57 meeting, the transition, the order has come down from Beijing in the meeting. They're saying, we are moving Guangdong province from normal to war. We are going to war with the Americans. We're gonna go into the Taiwan front. This is the same thing that President Xi has just said. We are going to be confronting the Americans on the Central Front. So see, China is going to enter this conflict at some point, and we're going to be at war with both Russia and China. It's coming.
And what does that war look like to you? Strategically, militarily, the size, the scope? Where will it be fought? Where will it be fought? Nuclear? And we won't even, infantry won't even be a factor?
Oh, infantry is always a factor. Look, you have to read the Russian and Chinese war manuals. Infantry is used in infantry and tanks are used in coordination with nuclear strikes. But it says the nuclear weapon, the strategic nuclear weapon, is, according to the Soviet military theory and Russian and Chinese military theory, is the decisive weapon of the next war. They don't care if their infantry is inferior to us or their tanks or whatever, because they're not going to win the war with tanks or infantry. They just need those out there in large numbers. They win the war with the strategic nukes. The strategic nukes take down our air defenses, destroy our air bases, destroy our nuclear forces, and then they have what's called strategic nuclear supremacy, and then they destroy the logistical support for our ground forces, and they wave over us. They destroy our navy, and then they can go over the seas however they want, and they can invade whatever landmass or island they want to invade. I mean, the fact that in this mobilization order in China, they told Guangdong province, just one coastal province of China, to mass nearly 1,000, to prepare nearly 1,000 merchant ships, to prepare to retrofit 64 10,000-ton ro-ro ships to carry military vehicles. You're talking about 16 to 20,000 military vehicles. That's not for Taiwan. And what Mr. Wang told me is they're going to invade the first, second island chains and beyond. And there's Russian, the most advanced part of the Russian military is in Siberia in the Far East, waiting to join up with the Chinese to take Alaska, to invade North America. And he's talking about, they've got code words. The Chinese, Mr. Wang has, the Chinese have the passwords, like East Wind Rain when Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, for each of the elements, for 20 to 30 elements of the Chinese People's Liberation Army to strike our Navy, our Air Force, our bases in the Pacific, and even our bases in North America here, depending on what option they choose. And what Mr. Wang told me was it depends on whether America, says, all right, we give in, take Japan, take South Korea, take Taiwan, take the Philippines. If we feed other nations to the crocodile, maybe the crocodile will eat us last. That's the definition of appeasement. That's from Churchill.
So where does the United States in all of this? Like, are we prepared to fight a war with Russia? Are we prepared to fight a war with China, which it seems like we're trying to edge towards as well? Where is the United States sitting in this?
I mean, no. Our nuclear arsenal, we haven't built a nuclear weapon since 92. We haven't deployed one. Our nuclear arsenal is past its shelf life. You go back, you look at the testimony of Admiral Richard, the commander of the Strategic Command, and his testimony in February of 2020 was that in 3 years, our nuclear arsenal will be completely unreliable. We won't know whether any of these weapons even work. We haven't even tested a nuclear weapon in more than 30 years. We have virtual testing. It's a joke. And one expert told me that there were many weapons designers, retired weapons designers and experts who don't think any of our nuclear weapons work.
How does the United States prepare? Can they?
It's all of a question. I think Mr. Biden is basically bought and paid for. Mm-hmm. You got Marxists in the White House, Marxists in the Pentagon, Marxists in the Justice Department. Is there some section within the intelligence community and the Pentagon? People talk about the deep state. Maybe to me, the deep state are the communists who've infiltrated the government. But there are these stories. You've got this Australian 60 Minutes guy who looked into UFOs because he was interested in the possibility there were secret programs hidden behind the UFO mythology, secret programs, even kept from the president, because they know our government's infiltrated and they want to defend us. Is that money supposedly going to Ukraine, going to these black projects that will defend us, or is the money just embezzled and used to subvert the country and to turn us into a communist country?
If you're paying attention, I hope you're paying attention to what's coming. You better, because
All right, so all mics are on. We're gonna. I'm on the Discord, but it's not letting me post my hello. That's interesting. Are you in the general chat? Hold on a second, Lanny. Lanny SSA, is that it? It says hi. You're brand new, Lanny. Come on, Lanny, you can type. Just type the letter Y. Respect, disagree with some of this. Spent billions of Black Ops projects every year. Yes, I see Lanny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have to just make sure it's the right Lanny. We actually had somebody about a couple weeks ago during this process on live say that they were a Patreon, and then let's see. But I was driving. Got you, Rick. Let's see here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mama Michelle. That's what I'm saying. Lanny, is that you? Janice, pardon me while I bend over and kiss my ass goodbye. If this guy is right, I'm truly scared. I'm gonna allow that, Janice. YouTube didn't like it, but I like it. So let's see here. What do we got here? I'm trying to figure out if this is the Lanny. Where is Lanny? Where's Lanny? And let's see, Lanny. There you go. I have 2 other Discords, and they seem to be taking over. All right, I'm gonna pop you in there, Lanny. Let's get you into the Patreon real quick. We'll worry about this later. If you're scamming me, then I'll quickly suss you out. You are now part of the members Patreon. Let's see here. Let's welcome Lanny. There we go. All right, so let's see here. Thanks for the coffee break. Have a great one, everybody. All right, talk to you later, cowboy. Okay, so why did I show you that video? So the name of the show itself is called Redacted. They cover a lot of stuff that no one talks about. They speak to, that was actually a internationally renowned what do they used to call these people that they don't call them? They try to pretend that that's what they are now. A journalist. This guy isn't an armchair quarterback. He's been covering world events probably since before some of you were alive. You can go back to this video later, get his name, look him up, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So, and Bully Pack. So there were 2 people that popped into the chat. Okay, is that show on YouTube Redacted? Yes, it is. It actually is, Mama Michelle. It's actually a very long show. I actually had to get this segment, cut it up, edit it, stuff like that, so that it would be more formatted for what we do here. So there's 2 perspectives. Okay, so this guy is saying, hey, listen, there's a plan in place, and there's proof of it. Absolute proof of it. And then there's then you got the guys way out there on the crazy left side. You saw a couple of them on the TikTok, that's just bull, those are the kind of people that just believe that their opinion is more important than everybody else. They're not willing to listen to anything that they don't believe. You know what I'm saying? That they don't want to believe. Okay. And then you got people that are on the other side that are like, I want to read this to you. This is what one of the, and it will remain nameless. Okay. So, but I mean, he knows who he is, where's it at here? I think he put it in the chat itself. Bully Pat. I respectfully disagree with some of this. We spend billions on Black Ops projects every year. Absolutely 100% true statement. Now here's the thing. That was the statement of an adult. Okay? That was not the statement of someone who thinks that they're an adult. Okay? So it's important that we know the difference and that we glean information from the middle. Okay? The fact is that a spy was snatched up that did have that meeting. That is something that nobody covers. The fact is, we all have to know that China is our enemy. We all have to know that. Russia, no one knows anymore, man. 2 years ago, Putin was saying shit that people in America are going, yeah, screw the world order. Do you, man. Kick ass, yeah. That's what people were saying 2 years ago. And now he's Vlad the nuclear god. I'm going to nuke you. I mean, come on, man. So, in the middle, I think all we can do is just gather information, make decisions, and prepare. Okay? Will there be a nuclear war? I don't know. I don't have my finger on the button. I haven't seen that kind of information in years. Hint, hint. All I know is that I'm in the buffer zone. I'm in the buffer zone. I know this for a fact. I'm in a buffer zone. That's why I talk about it all the time. And I know where I'm going to go, and I know the direction that I'm going to go, and I know how to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm pinched. It's a little bit of a pincher zone between buffer zones. But I've got a plan. So I think you should too. I'm going to be making some videos. Another video on, matter of fact, this came in yesterday. I told you guys, I don't just talk smack. I actually buy the stuff myself. And I'm going to be doing an unboxing for this. And this is probably the third to half of the cost of a high-end mask. That this is all I need to escape. If you're interested, let me know. I'll somehow get you a link. I'll tell you to go someplace something. But it's not something I'm going to force down your throat, Is that for radiation? Okay, Deborah, see, that's what I'm talking about. There is so much... People have just wrapped their brains around this fear of radiation, okay? Well, barely anything will protect you from radiation, like a foot of lead maybe, some concrete. It depends on how it was made. A bunker, you know what I'm saying? A foot of dirt. There's a lot of things that will protect you from direct radiation, but the stuff you got to worry about is fallout, okay? And fallout falls from particles that were blown up into the atmosphere and are now being pushed around by the wind, and they're going to fall wherever the wind takes them, and you should probably know that direction, and they're not so small that they need this super 0.1 micron filter that is military grade stuff that's only going to last 24 to 48 hours. So if you want to piss your money away on a $500 mask, I got a link for you. I'll make like 3% off of that sale. I'll send you the link. Go to my contact page. Link's in the bio. I'll hook you right up if you want to spend that kind of money. But if you want to spend your money on something that will do the job, that's easy to use, that won't rip a hole through your credit card, contact me. We'll do something. They said water is a great insulator from radiation. It is until it's contaminated. Then it's just a one of the main catalysts that allow. Well, it's not a catalyst. One of the main. It gives radiation the ability to linger even longer in water. Its half-life is not dissipated as fast. What mask do you recommend? Right now, I'm recommending this one right here. That's why I bought it. This is the what is it? The Parcel Safety PD100 respirator. It goes down to 0.3 microns, does 95% of all particles. It even does a bunch of chemicals that'll just waste your day. Yeah, it's only if you use the right codes, you can get it for less than $70. So, let's see here. Look at the left of YouTube real quick. I'm not. Lanny says no, not scamming, just technically slow. That's too funny. I'm clocking on the LP button. I don't know what that means, but welcome. What do we got here? Ronan's got his eyeballs out. Let's see here. Frosty's like, welcome to the club. Let's see here. I love my Patreons, man. I have so much fun with these guys. Let's see. Show me the mask again. Tim, let me make this easy for you. Push that button up there, okay? It's going to take you to my profile. Click on the profile, or click on the link that's in the profile. There's only one. It's going to take you to my page, okay? Then I want you to click on Trusted Products, okay? That's going to bring you to this page where that mask is going to be right on the page. You can't miss it. Click on that. Also, don't forget about the code to save 10%. It is the bomb, okay? And it only took a week to get here. It was 4 days. It took 4 days to get here. And they use a shipping company that will ship out things that go even faster. I ordered I ordered the protective bag that hasn't come in yet. But before the mask got here yesterday, the filters actually came in. So they use a company that ships whatever you asked for as fast as possible. So it is what it is. All right, let's see here. Okay, what are we doing? Let's see. How often do you fit test your masks? Fit test your mask? That sounds like an army thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chris. I didn't mean that to sound derogatory, but your mask works or it doesn't work. Now, if you're talking about inspecting your mask, you should probably inspect your mask once a year, okay? The reason is because plastics and rubbers actually do degrade. One of the things that I will look at, this newer mask is much lighter weight than a military grade mask. I have another military grade mask over here for the girlfriend with like the full-on rainbow, full-up CBRN level filter on it, just to make sure she gets out of here and something happens to me, she'll be okay, you know? Let's see. Fit test is a hospital thing. I got you. It's real once a year. Let's see. How about the wheat shortage? The wheat shortage is actually still continuing. No one is talking about it, but if you go to Walmart and look at anything that's made with wheat on any one of the shelves, you'll see that there's a wheat shortage. Let's see. Fit test checks to make sure you have correct size. A lot of these commercial masks are so on the military side, okay, you do have small, medium, large, and extra large masks, okay? The reason is because those masks are under the chin masks. They actually go up underneath the chin, and then they go to the top of the forehead. They're designed, that's the way they're designed. They give you maximum coverage. With the commercial masks, they only go to the bottom of the, just to the bottom of the chin, just barely cup it, and then to the top of the eyebrows. So this solves a lot of the fit problems. You're not really going to have an issue with a mask fitting on the commercial sides. So I think the interval is annual. Yes, absolutely. You know, I've gone through a lot of gas masks in my 20 years of service. You know, I never had a gas mask while I was a DoD contractor, but on active duty, you know, you qualify with it once a year, which means that you go to the gas chamber, and you do a lot of testing with it. You do wear it a lot. You have to really take care of it, because if you don't, it's gonna suck. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Lots of pasta missing off the shelves. Absolutely, Shireen. Absolutely. Totally true. So I'm saying, and I don't know if the wheat question was directed in an old video way where you failed to watch the video that I have pinned, or if you were just asking honestly, so everybody gets a fair shake here. So you got a fair answer. Oatmeal's getting pretty slim on the shelves as well. Yeah. Do our beards alter the fit? I recall this from gas chamber days. Yes, they do actually. You know. When I became I really do like, I was able to read the tests and the lab work that it's one of the things that I required from both Mira Safety as well as Parcel. And I told them flat out that if you don't send it to me, showing me where you've done the work and showing me where these tests were done, then I won't have anything to do with you. I won't talk about you, and I'll say that you're scams. They sent it to me. I read it. It was actually really, unfortunately, it's proprietary, so I can't share it with you. You know, it's like, give me a proof source. Yeah, well, if you want a proof source, go do your own freaking research. Anyway, so I read it. Very detailed, and does exactly what it's supposed to do. And you know, they told me flat out that they have a problem with affiliates that have beards. And I just reminded them that one of my MOSs in the Marine Corps was 5711, which is basic nuclear, biological, chemical warfare specialist. So yes, I'm very aware. I also know that I will have a problem. Now, what I will tell you is this: I was very surprised with the seal, and when I make the video about this mask, the seal on the mask, even over the top of my beard, was better than the $600 mask that's behind me because of the way it's designed. Like I said, it has a smaller profile on the face, so it doesn't like the beard hair underneath here doesn't leave a lot of gaps because it doesn't go that far. Now, am I saying we'll have your beard and your mask and you'll be fine? That's not what I'm saying. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. And frankly, it's for radioactive fallout. That's what I bought it for. It is not for. Do you think Camp Lejeune would be a target? Oh, most definitely. But what I will tell you is that if you've worn a gas mask for more than 24 hours, you know that your face develops stubble, and probably only the people that have done that know that, with a gas mask, it will still seal quite well over stubble. So I do have a razor kit. I have one of those fancy, and I don't even know if I would need this, but I figure, what the hell? Let's just do it right, because I like my beard, you know. I got one of those really, really fancy ones that you could. They're like $70. They're like, you can like cut your like. It's an unbelievable tiny little razor. It will literally shave hair just like that. So my plan is, if I really do need to, if I feel that things have got to that point where it's like imminent, it's like Cuban Missile Crisis type time, then yeah, the beard's gonna go. The beard's gonna go. So we'll worry about that when the time comes. So come on, Fort Benning, likely. Isn't Fort Benning a boot, or in the Marine Corps we'll call it recruit training? Isn't Fort Benning also a training base for Army recruits? I'm not sure Fort Benning. If not, also there's an aviation element there. I mean, yeah, I mean tactically or strategically, it's smart. I mean, destroy the ability to make more soldiers. Yeah, I think so. Let's see, extra butter and cream cheese. Last year, there's a big shortage of cream cheese. JD Adam, I like that. Butter and cheese are main staples of mine in my diet. Bucky Bully Pack says, "Hua." I'm gonna need to teach you how to say that the modern way, bro. Let's see here. Have you tried my powdered cream cheese that you can reconstitute? I've been eyeballing it. No, I have not. And I know Miss Melody's talking to JDM, but every time you guys talk about something powdered, I end up buying it. Last time you said something powdered, I ended up buying powdered butter. Let's see here. Hey, all right, we got some. Hey, and if you had to give an old school mouth soaping with a bar of soap in washcloth, both would you? Got Irish Spring and Dove take. Can even get lava soap if needed. I'm going to go ahead and change your screen, C. Vaughn, because you clearly don't understand the focus of this channel. So we'll just leave it at that. How's your field of view on the new commercial masks? I have not taken it out of the box yet, but it looks by the pictures. See, what I want to do is I want to do like a true unboxing. I actually took and like cut the seal because there's a seal on it. And I was like, oh no, I want it to be like genuine when I open it. But I mean, the field of view looks like it's pretty good. It's probably easily past 270 degrees. The thing that I would be looking at is like if there's any, damn, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like when you can't see something's curved, you can't see it right because it's curved. I'll be looking for that. But like I said, I'll be making that video today. And hopefully I'll get it out sometime tonight or tomorrow morning. No, not an obstruction. If you ever look through a bad set of sunglasses, you know what I'm talking about. Like, things are not... It's like everything bends. It looks like something bent because the lens is bent. Let's see here. Thanks, I might be a while before I can buy my prep money just arrived in the form of new washer and dryer. That's right, JDM. That sucks. But it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, let's see. Let's go to. I think we've talked enough about that. Let's go ahead and kill that video. And I wanted to show you something. I've been getting a lot of feedbacks from some of these unboxing videos that I've been doing, and I want to share them with you because some of this stuff is valid. Okay, so let me change my screen real quick, and where are we at? There we go. So. What is it? I've got a Patreon who is actually started their own business. They've been working on this business for over a year. It's called Ranker Tactical. It's brand new. If you go to my YouTube page and you find the video that's called Unboxing Needed Preps, you'll see what I bought. There's also a link to that website in the description of that video on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you can see what I'm talking about. As you can see, that's a folding knife. It's substantial and in size, okay? And it's a super, super unique knife. I've got one comment on here from Bradley Collins. It says, it seems a bit dangerous closing that knife, but nonetheless, if it cuts, that's its job. Laugh out loud. And I told him I have to get used to it, okay? And the reason is actually pretty simple. So this is actually it. This is the knife right here. And like I said, I think I put a link to, where are we at here? Ranker Tactical, as well as the knife, if you're interested. I know it's 11 o'clock. Give me a second. I got to push the button break here in a second. Anyway, so the knife itself has a super unique locking mechanism back here, okay? And I got this because you can very rarely find a pocket knife that big. This pocket knife is made by, what is it, Cold Steel. This is the Cold Steel Bushmaster, and they call it a Bushmaster because it's probably the strongest pocket knife that I've ever seen before. It's all made, it's like 4116 cryo quenched steel. And listen, solid, okay? It's ginormous, okay? And what's unique about this, what he was talking about was the locking mechanism. Now, I've already taught myself in practice how to actually unlock the knife. But what it basically does is, by pulling this back here, it actuates the knife. It's where the actual locking mechanism is. All right? So you just have to learn how to fold. In the video, it's hilarious because I had to speed it up because it took me like a minute. Like, everything was weird and out of place. But now that I know exactly what I'm doing, then you just close the knife up. Now, see, I even pinched my finger there because I'm not like super... accustomed to it, but this is a super awesome knife. It has no wiggle in it whatsoever. They say that this is the best bush folding knife that there is. So, like I said, you can learn how to use it, is what it came down to. Triad locks is no joke. Cold Steel's good stuff. Ronan likes it. Good to go. I love the glass water filter unboxing. Yeah, I really, that was a good video, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to cover some of that because I think, what's the name? It's called, where are we at here? It's made by Cold Steel. It's called the Pocket Bushman. And like I said, there's actually a link to it. If you go to my YouTube page and go to the Unboxing Needed Preps. All right, so Penny is like over here whining to go out, which she never does. She's been lately been kind of nice. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try and push this break button. Video mode. I thought I had a break button here. Stream break. There it is. And then on the TikTok side, obviously, you'll just have to look at the screen and just stare at my chair and stuff like that. But give me 5 minutes, guys. And let me put this dog out real quick. And then we'll go over that other water video. Hold on a second. So Penny is going to, she's going to be barking here, and she has kryptonite. Penny's kryptonite are these chews right here. She's going to be like bouncing all over the place, but I think I can draw her up so you guys can see her with this. If there's anything on the planet I can draw her up with, it's definitely these. And I don't even know what they are. They're probably like dehydrated monkey butts, but she loves them. All right, let's see here. Okay, so okay, so the stop wasting water. Shh, he's back. Let's see. What am I? Distortion. Distortion. Yes, that would be a good word, Jeff. That would definitely be. Let's see. Colin says in New York setting up sub departments. I don't know what. Let me read up. What is that all about? Steel folders. Okay, need to practice my naked chainsaw juggling routine for the Forest Festival here this weekend. See you all later. If it's not on video, then it didn't happen, Bully Pack. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's go ahead and transition back to this screen right here. That screen right there. Okay, so the video about it's titled "Stop Wasting Money on Berkeys," and the reason I named that was specifically because this is actually about the filters themselves. The unboxing was a really cool, very subterranean. Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, but so I got a lot of feedback from this. Some of it was not positive. And I figured out instantly why, and I wanted to let you guys know about it. And as you know, like call a spade a spade. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. There's positives and negatives to every single thing that happens to us in the world. So let's see here. Need to go here. Let's see. It wasn't the very first one. So, let's see. The first one was from Scott, who's actually a Patreon. He says, does the lid fit tight? And my response was, it fits as tight as it's going to. It's basically rubber sealed in glass. So, I mean, it fits as tight as it's going to fit. Let's see. Stein. I can't even say this guy's name. Stein. Looks like let's see if we can make that bigger. Can we make that bigger? Yeah, that didn't work at all. What did I just do? What did I just blow up? Hold on a second, YouTubers. Hold on a second. Where are we at, YouTubers? Come on now. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's much better. All right, so Stein, he says, looks like an amazing setup, but with the clear glass, my first thought was, as an aquarium hobbyist, is algae. I realized that the filters, what look like they're very dense carbon filters, would remove most, if not all, biological contaminants that contribute to algae growth. But the water is still not distilled. Clear glass and near constant light on the water could still potentially cause algae growth inside the tanks. Right? If you put in a darkish corner, it probably would be fine, but that's just what I think of first. Probably the only reason I wouldn't go for a setup like this, are the fact that, one, I much prefer fridge cold water. Brita filters also use activated charcoal, even though the filter housings are plastic and the tanks are plastic if they fit in the fridge. Okay, something just happened on my phone. Why am I getting a text message? What is this? Oh, my package is here. Nice. And apparently my phone is downloading a game called Crossword Jam just for the hell of it. What did you say about the diesel fuel? We're going to cover that here shortly, Iron. Let's see. Where are we at here? We talked about that was number. He didn't get to number 2. And I can just imagine dogs bumping into the stand and the glass tanks smashing on the floor. I'm sure you could either get a shorter stand to sit on the counter or shorten the legs on the one you showed to sit on the counter. Okay. Hey, what's up, Odd? Odd one. Okay, so, and then my reply to this guy was actually pretty straightforward. It was a really good comment, you know. People will have a tendency to, they'll question things, but, you know, you could tell this guy's an adult. Whoever he is, he's an adult, you know. So my reply to him was simple. First, thanks for the comment. I chose the stand because I have limited counter space and I have a corner to tuck it away into. The stand is completely optional and does not come with the kit. I have a medium-sized dog, but she can't get where it is. Algae is also a concern, and why I have my grow lamp next to it. It is to see if this takes place. Because the both chambers are sealed, it's more difficult for algae to form. Thanks for your feedback, and I will be making more videos of this system. I think that was it. To keep the followers up to date. So far, I love the system. Absolutely, 100%. I've been using it every day. In fact, I've been I use it to make my coffee. Somebody asked me what type of coffee I drank. I have found that it doesn't really matter what type of coffee you drink. I drink that lamp stuff from frickin' it comes in a red bag from Walmart. I can't remember the name of it. But I grind my own coffee beans. So, what's up, Josh? What's up? You already said Odd. What's up, Josh, man? But I grind my own coffee beans. So, it really doesn't matter. Let's see. Where are we at here? RC says my filters are on the way into the shipping stream. Into the shipping stream they went yesterday. Nice. I love it. I have had zero problems with these filters. And I never really thought about it, but it's like if you like fill it all up, you know what I'm saying? It's if the bottom section gets full, it's like, so you can't put any more in it. And if the filters are setting there, but I thought maybe it'd be a problem because they weren't submerged all the time, right? But has not been an issue whatsoever. So, let's see here. And then what do we got? Then we've got, where we at? That was it. Deanna says, definitely need to buy one. Thanks for the review. Told her anytime. Window Liquor, which I haven't seen today. That's kind of funny. He's normally here. Hopefully everything's okay with him. Good setup. Definitely good to flush and prime filters before you run them. Absolutely. Vacuum release valve would work better for flow, but in a non-emergency use, it's a good setup. So it didn't. I was over-engineering the process. I wanted to make sure that the filter's flushed properly. So I actually opened the valve because it actually says in the instructions to close the valve. So it was kind of a joke towards David, the owner of the company. We got Standalone Freedom. How's your day going, bro? Just getting in. My day is going super duper. Thanks for checking in, man. I appreciate it. Bubba Jones. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, my friend. Oh, shit. We just hit 20K. Nice. Connie Max Mensch. 8 o'clock is the name of the coffee. Exactly, Doug. Exactly. I buy the medium roast. It tastes delicious. It's a game changer. You immediately know the difference in the coffee, and I've also noticed it's less bitter too. If you could buy the same two types of coffee, same brands of coffee, same roast, same beans, everything, right? But if you buy it ground instead of the beans taste so much better. Got to switch to YouTube. There you go, Bubba. Let's see here. And then let's see. John Porter, great review. I have a Berkey stashed for bug out conditions. Smart man. But I would rather have the water machine on the kitchen counter just for aesthetic purposes. The stainless steel Berkey would be less fragile if I were to bug out. Absolutely, 100%. Matter of fact, let's just give this guy a thumbs up, and we're gonna go #truth! Exclamation point. Boom for old John Porter. And, you know, the reason he's making a valid point. It's made of glass, so if you want to drag it off someplace, you might break it. You know what I'm saying? These are all valid adult comments. I'm really digging the adult stuff that I'm getting on YouTube. So, Kentucky Crayon Eater, Bubba in the house. There you go, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. I know you just just went right on over there. All right, let's roll up to this one right here. This one actually kind of got a little crazy and doesn't really make a lot of sense. But anyway, so I got this, and I would love that he was in the chat right now. I really would. But I got this message from a place called Mountain Off-Grid Living, all right? Because that's not a big frickin' red flag. It's the comment was interesting. I had to read it a couple of times just to make sure that I'm not like overreacting to it or just digging too deep into it, or, you know, sometimes we do that, you know? So the comment was simple. Where are the testing results for these filters? Let me say that more, don't. Where are the testing results for these filters? You know, like, hold on, let me check my book. Maybe they're in, no. Maybe these are it. No. Berkey has a class action lawsuit against them for selling filters that do not filter out what they say it will. So I'm like, I let that set for a little bit. You know, it's like you say, hey, Latin Stallion, good to see you, man. So I let that set for a while. You know, you let comments like that simmer a little bit because you don't want to just like rah, go right back at them. You want to think through it. You know, you want to. All right, hey, talk to you later, Coven. Peace out, bro. That's right. He put little fingers up there, and you know, just like let it absorb. Maybe you don't want to overreact to it. So I was like, whoa. First of all, who is Mountain View Off-Grid Living? So it's amazing what you can find on Google and then Google Maps and Google Earth. You can find and Facebook. Oh my God, you can find so much stuff on there. So did a little research, formed an opinion, and here it is. Where are we at here? Make it big for everybody. All right. So my reply to him was bold statement. Quote, don't filter out what they say they will. Sorry, bro. I had to give you a thumbs down on that comment. The filing is from December 2021, 17 months ago. Where are we at here? I've read the documents. The case will easily be dismissed. If you guys have actually read the documents, you know that they don't have they screwed up all of the investigative stuff. And they tested the wrong one. The case stems from a handful of disgruntled perfect water zealots. While the test data is interesting, it is not compelling. That's lawyer language. Also, in about 1 minute, I screwed that up. It was interesting to see that you used to sell Pro Pure, it's a competing brand, systems, which conveniently enough are a Berkey competitor. Also of note, I found it interesting that right across from Mountain View Off-Grid Living's address, listed on Google Maps, was a company called Treasure Valley Water Conditioning Pros. Is that you as well? With that said, I'm not going to get into a pissing contest over some factoid that you spat out. Here are the facts. This is America. You're innocent until proven guilty. I'm not a representative of or for Berkey, nor have I ever promoted its products. I hope this clears things up for you and in the future, do the research yourself before opening your mouth. And then I send him a link to the actual court documents. Stay safe and have a great day. I've got one thumbs up, and I've yet to receive a reply from this person. By the way, it appears they went out of business. Their Facebook page hasn't been edited or changed since 2016. So I don't know what they're running their suck about. And then I woke up to this one right here this morning, and I hope this is not catitude, but you know. So oh man, really? I'm getting spammed. Come on, really? Come on, man. Really? You're really gonna try and So basically, I just got spammed in the on the YouTube side by a porno site. They just kept sending it over and over and over and over, and YouTube picked it all up. So I got to find a way to block these guys. Go to channel report. Let's go ahead and report this puppy. Pornography report. Okay. We're going to go ahead and report that one because he changed, they just changed like a couple of things in the verbiage. So you have to do it like 5 times. Otherwise they'll just be back. And one more, and report, pornography, report. And let's just report this guy as spam, unwanted commercial content, or spam, promotes terrorism. And we're just going to do that. And that way it's all the wickets. All right, that guy's gone. All right, let's see here. What do we got? So this other person says, I'm not affiliated with any of these. I'm just trying to find a water filter that takes out the bad and leaves the good. Legitimate comment, but a little odd. So I told this person, I say this with the utmost respect. Do your own research. And which is, you guys know that's the way I do this shit. Everything has been presented in a legitimate manner. These spats about water qualities are fruitless. We have bigger things to worry about these days. I truly hope you have a great day. So hopefully that will be the end of that. And if you are interested in the water machine, then what I recommend that you do is go to the link in my bio or one of these video descriptions, and you will see how to find it. It's on my webpage under Trusted Products, and that's where that stuff is. Looks like TikTok has locked us out at 20,000 likes. If you guys could do me a favor and follow the finger and make them completely wrong, type something like whatever or America or just type anything, you know what I'm saying? Wake up the algorithm, and then we can go from there. All right, see, oh my gosh, you think Kid is sending some porn sites? No, Chris, that is not what I said. That is not what I said. There you go. Thank you, Praz. I love it when people take me literally. Whatever. Exactly. The period works, man. Would work. A lot of people don't know that. Nice. Yeah, see how it's slowing you all down too, man. We should be like we should have cranked like another 1,000 in just like that. But it's like no, you can't do that. What's up, Cheliston? Are we gonna get nuked or not? I have no idea, Chunky. I just know where I live. If something happened, then yeah. Meat, meds, and mags. There you go. I mean that's a recipe for freedom. I'm showing 24K. Nice. Okay, thank you, WV Pappy, because it's only showing me 20.6. It's playing with me. It's testing me. All right, so we talked about the video stuff. What do we got here? I think I've got another video to show you guys. We need to take another look at, which one is it? Video 2. I'm going to have to fire these videos up manually. I think we're going to watch one more video, and then we're going to talk about some other stuff. Let me fire this up. I'm going to fire that up. There we go, Johnny Bravo. Here we go.
25 days left. Cue the fire.
Pay attention,
Well, that is
diesel
if
guy.
You're into, say, filling up your car, or maybe you have a truck that runs on diesel, and I just say, why don't you just buy an electric like my wife? And then your friends can send you funny pictures of your car. And trust me when I say this, range anxiety is a true thing. It is horrific, but not as horrific as what Bill Halter is saying about the stock market. He says, I don't know, somewhere crash, 1987, it's going to make 87 blush. And he says this entire shithole is coming down in about 11:30. And England, total dumpster fire. How long did the Prime Minister last? Was that 44 days? Probably, that's probably more days than you could last without alcohol. And for those of you that say I never come bearing good news, that is not true. I have a good one for you today. That Vlad, and the mirror, right? Is that like chive? Putin tried to this is good news. He tried to detonate nuke, but his plans were sabotaged. Insider claims. Look at this good news. Also, Jeff Snyder, was it yesterday, posted, I think I talked about it a little bit, but I want to dive into it more deeply. Every Wednesday, they post numbers on what banks need money. Well, it's looking like 08 all over again. But the good news is we get to make money from this. I think, and you want to know something? I think Yellen
drooling all over the place.
Oh, so that means the bond market. We'll take a look at that. First things first, breaking news. UK Prime Minister Liz. Never give up, Liz. Never give up.
Mr. Speaker, I am a fighter and not a quitter. I have acted in the national interest to make sure that we have economic stability.
Can you imagine? I mean, the clown show, more cheers, more like who's next? I literally feel like that was teaching high school, like all over again. I'm pretty sure Neil and Michael already beat me. Yep, they already beat me. They can, since they're on that other side, well, Michael's way over on that other side. Neil's closer to that, so maybe he'll do a UK Has Fallen also. And actually, Michael's pulling the Johnny Bravo look right. That's a good one. But now on to our clown world. Forget oil. The real crisis is diesel. Diesel inventories. The U.S., hey, has 25 days left. As the story points out, we have what's called emergency reserves, only to be used in an emergency election year, right? If gas prices are too high, you gotta sell all. That is the craziest thing. I'm sure CNN will put it up. Biden promises to buy oil at some point, unknown, in the future. He may or may not, but right now he is certainly draining 1 million barrels of emergency U.S. energy lifeblood just to buy votes? Politicians? High gas prices? I thought that's what it was for. But it looks like we've went from one oil crisis into the next. The crisis gripping the U.S. diesel market is getting out of hand as demand is surging while supplies remain at the lowest seasonal level for this time of the year ever, according to government data released Wednesday. There's data, or that is just Karen with multicolored hair running through the park. You're just seeing her hair. The main point in this story, according to the EIA, the U.S. now has just 25 days of diesel supply. That's it. Hey, just like 08. It was actually a good year if you know how to trade markets. Oh, this is a better chart. Here we go. Right into the hair. And actually, who are we going to blame for this? I know, Putin. Yeah, Trump or Putin. Just pick one. And I don't know why we just can't move our entire trucking industry into electric. You have people like this guy trying to help out the environment. Nikola, EV company founder, charged 3 counts of fraud. What's a billion? We just fact check it. Yep, 1B fraud. That'd be a lot of money. For those of you that are trading this stock, you were warned in 2020 when they're like, look at this truck perform, being pushed downhill with nothing in it. was that September 2020. This was kind of the canary in the coal mine. You were clearly being catfished. Not a good time to go all in. And I say, well, at least we have breaking news. Tesla, right? Tesla's still good. Tesla, no, not good. Oh, I need you taking advantage of markets going down. Not everyone asks me, what, when I'm out in the community. So what's a good what's something good to invest in? I'm kind of waiting just for the bottom. Okay, all right. If I haven't heard that 12 trillion times, trust me, at the bottom, no one's there. Everyone's thinking it's going to go lower. Weeks away from whole shat house coming down. Holter warns this crash will make 1987 blush. And I'm excited because I have my popcorn ready. This is actually from Greg. Greg interviewed him. Greg owns USA Watchdog. He was on YouTube until YouTube said, you can't be our watchdog. But basically, Bill is telling you everything that Johnny Bravo is telling you with the Fed. And also, okay, let's dive into what the Fed is doing and what Janet just warned she's going to do. It was actually remarks that she had made. Remarks by Secretary of Treasury Janet Yellen at Bretton Woods. Oh, I was just there a month ago. But she is actually going to circumvent the Fed right now because Jerome is doing this whole thing backwards, and he's tightening when he should be loosening. You loosen when you're tightened. Janet's like, hey, I did this in 2000. I'm going to do it again. What is happening right now is the whole world is starving for money, starving for dollars. They're starving for collateral, and they're not getting it. So it could be in the next week or two, you see banks going, that was it. It was a good game. And this is exactly what happened in 2008. This has to do with the swap lines. I don't want to go into it, but and also Jamie Dimon, all these guys, all the banksters are saying, we can't tread water any longer. And so now they're running to the swap line saying, we need pristine collateral. And it's always been zero. No one's been there. No one cares. Everything's fine. The Fed's burr. Everything's okay. You're okay. I'm okay. Same thing happened in 2008. All of a sudden it was like there were no dealers showing up. And then there was a few. And then it got more and more. Every Wednesday we get to find out, but we don't know who the dealers are. It's secret. Banks are secretive, kind of like the Federal Reserve Bank, which really isn't even a bank. They really have shareholders, but we don't know that. That's all secret. Anyways, right now you have 11 billion, which I know you're like, that's an accounting error. Well, the last one that collapsed the system, the great financial collapse, that was 20 billion, roughly 23 billion, and it all goes down. So you're seeing the same thing happened in 2008. It's happening now. Next Wednesday, we get to see the numbers of what banks are begging. And I have a sneaking suspicion that the one that went from a 20 to 3,000 to 6,000 to 11,000, I'm going to guess 20 billion. My apology if I said 1,000. It's a billion. You have 25 days left. Cue the fire. Well, that is if you were into, say, filling a...
Thank you, YouTube people. I'm sure in about 48 hours they'll start talking about diesel issues. We'll probably end up seeing the... that's a great icon, Chris. I don't know where you got that from, but I like that. They're all typing Mike on the YouTube side right now. But yeah, I think in the next 48 hours the people will start... throwing up the red flags about the diesel as the price of diesel will go up. Lanny goes, I love that. We used to have a guy in one of the shops that I worked in. His name was Mike. And that's what we would do. Mike. You know what? Hump day. Very true. Very true. Okay, so we need to think about that. We need to remember where we are in the world. We need to remember to continue to prep. And one of the things that was happening while we were watching that video was inside of the Patreon's live chat, or their own Discord little window that they have. They were talking about fitness, and this has actually come up a couple of times. And I think that we all need to take a page from this, the playbook of maintaining our fitness. COVID has, really messed with a lot of people. I've always been able to maintain my weight when I left active duty to be under 200 pounds. While I was on active duty, my maximum weight was 182 pounds. Obviously, there was less fat and more muscle. But I've noticed that, in watching some of the people that are talking inside of the members chat, that this is a concern for people. And they have these realizations that they're not as strong. They don't have as much muscle mass. Maybe they're getting a little bit too round around the middle. And people start to know it, Thank you, my peaceful place. But I did fix it. Thank you. Appreciate that. And it's something that we need to think about, that we don't think about enough. There was this awesome meme that was talked about. I'm going to see if I can scroll far enough up. I doubt. I mean, there's a lot of chat that goes on, so I don't know that I could actually get that deep into the chat to find it. And I would show it to you on the screen. Matter of fact, let's just see. Do I have anything in there that's crazy? No, I do not. So let's go ahead and flip that over, and then we'll go ahead and go boom, just like that. So if you're in Discord, you can only see all this stuff down here. You can only see all these channels right here. Iron Bug, I love donuts. We have, here on the Eastern Shore, we have a bakery that's in one of the local towns that is world renowned. Like, there's almost nothing like their bacon. It's like maple bacon something, and you're just like, it's like you're just eating a giant piece of bacon that happens to be doughy. Their bear claws are bigger than my hand, so yeah. But, with everything in moderation, right? And I think that that's what we actually need to do, JDM, don't even get me started. I'll do it. I will do it. You don't know what it's like to dare a Marine to do something. You just don't know. But anyway, if you're a Patreon, you'd be able to see all this stuff up here. It's where a lot of the chat comes in. But I'm looking for that meme. Hey, if you're in the YouTube USMC physical fitness videos, spandex, yipe. Should I get rid of my diesel truck and tractor? No. Why would you want to do that? Or I guess the real question is why have you not invested in biodiesel production? There's a thought. And Iron Bug's a hardcore prepper, so I know. I just like, he just got me. Let's see here. Also, by the way, if you're on your phone, one of the patrons picked it up. If you are having a problem with Discord, your Discord app, it's not doing something you want it to do, you need to manually update it. Let's see here. Let's see. You guys are gonna love this. So this is Ranker. She got her package last night. She won the quarterly giveaway, and this is what I got her. And where are we at here? Boop. Yeah, she was pretty ecstatic. I don't know how this came out, but it's just really awesome pictures. So I'm still looking for Miss Melody. How can you not hear me? Everything is on. I am transmitting. You might want to check your volume settings on the YouTube side. You guys can hear me, correct? Check. Transformer oil will run him. There you go. So I should get rid of him. There we go. How will diesel shortages affect trains? Oh, it's going to affect them massively. No one's even talking about that. It's like the signs everywhere. There's signs. Can you hear me? Question mark. HEAR me. Huh? I don't know if people are 5x5 Kentucky Crayon Eater. Yeah, so you, Miss Melody, you need to work on yours. Let's see here. I can hear you. There we go. I'm looking for, I want to say it was one of the Melodies, or I'm not exactly sure who it was, who posted the, there was a meme about physical fitness, and I want to get to it because I think that it's important, and I cannot find it. If you posted it, what? JD, that's one of the perks of the Patreon. If you're one of the people that posted that meme, I want you to. Oh, it's coming up. It's right here. Boom. So this looks like Apex Survival made this meme, but it's like, so guns, ammo, food, prepper, skills, and then on the bottom, physical fitness. LP doing yoga. That is not going to happen. Yes, Woodwork. Diesel makes the frickin' world go round. A lot of the ships, actually, no, like all of the ships, all of the major ships that move things across the world, diesel. But yeah, physical fitness, guys, we need to think about that. And I'm going to talk seriously about it while I look for the meme, or what they're kind of envisioning me doing, because let's see if it loads. So they were just talking about it in the chat, you know, it's this program, the DDP program, which is clearly, you know, they're kind of imagining that right there, you know, and me in spandex or some shit like that, you know, but that's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. With Penny and Prepper Kitty. And I think that we need to think about it. And I think that we need to figure out a plan that you can work your way into a level of fitness that will enhance your survivability. And I know there's people out there right now, and they're going to be popping in the text in a second. I'm disabled. Okay, well, what part of your body is not disabled that you use the most? And that would be the part that you need to work out. If only your hand works, get somebody who loves you to get you one of those hands crunchy things. You know what I'm saying? If you can only talk and the strongest part of your body that you can move is only your jaw, get one of those little jaw thingies. You know, do something. Do not depend on a program. Do not depend on someone else to do it for you. Do not depend on the support of other people around you to make that happen. Because you know what? I learned this years ago, because I love to run, but in the beginning I didn't like running. My body can't handle a lot of it anymore because it's just too beat up. But in the beginning, I didn't like running, and I discovered very quickly that the only way I would get good at running is to do it more and to become proficient at it and to get past that point in your physical fitness where it hurts. When you can get past that, you can just keep going, man. You can just keep going. And you can get better, or you can sustain or maintain, you know. That's even in the Marine Corps, it's doctrine that you will work out 3 times a week. You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to run 20 miles. You don't have to do ruck runs, but you will PT for 1 hour at least 3 days out of each week. Maybe it's something we should do it, you know. Old bones don't work like they used to. Absolutely, man. Find something. Calisthenics. You don't got to go nowhere to do calisthenics. You just got to have a floor you're not going to fall through. Okay? Let's take a run at that. You know, I think I'm going to start doing some more physical fitness type stuff, because, you know, if I'm going to call people out and I'm going to say, you know, I mean, lead from the front, basically. You know what I'm saying? I can't be a hypocrite about this. And far from perfection, if you're expecting that, that's not going to happen. But thank you, Miss Melody. I appreciate it. She actually dropped it there in the bottom. But yeah, this is the Patreon. You can't see this stuff. This is where we'll be at 7:30 tonight, yapping away. Just talking about whatever. All right, let me go ahead and change that screen because I think I've let you see enough for free. Anywho, what do we got here? It's 11:45, so you got an extra 45 minutes out of me today. I won't be going anywhere of SHTF, not real old, but physically disabled. Got you. I mean, and that happens. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I tell you what, unless you're in a wheelchair and you push it around by blowing through a tube, you got no excuses. I got no excuses. I could probably lose 10 pounds in a couple of weeks. I have no excuses for being that way anymore. Oh, but winter's coming. You can't work out outside. It'll be cold. Really? Because that's how our forefathers did it? They didn't do anything in the cold? Anyway, let's see. All right, I think we're about it. I had another video for you, but it's really super, super doom and gloom. And there's a huge YouTube delay. I believe it. Gonna run all day till the running's done. That's the truth. Let's see here. Everyone had a call and come back. These comments didn't disappoint. Just got a Doberman 11 above. Nice. Okay. What? Me too. Oh, Miss Melody was asking. Gotcha. Above showed up. Thank you for showing up. You'll warm up in the cold. Yes, you will, man. Yes, you will. You'll warm up in the heartbeat, you know. People used to be it's like, why are you going out? Why are you going running? It's like everybody's in sweats and I'm in a t-shirt and my t-shirts, my silkies, and my go fasters. And, go out there like that. Well, because in 20 minutes, you're going to be sweating your ass off, carrying your frickin' sweats around, and I'm going to be right at the right temperature. Something is going on in the Patreon. What do we got here? Bradley. Thank you. Bradley just joined the Patreon, guys. Bradley, you're going to get yourself into the inner circle, most Ricky Tick. If you are on Discord, get in. If you're not, get in Discord. Get something in the general chat. Let me know it's you, and I will get you over to the members chat. Just like that. That's how fast it happens, man. We don't screw around. And then once we get everything locked into place, I can get you guys access to the digital library to blow your mind. I've never had a single complaint about the digital library, which is really freaking awesome. But I think I'm going to start doing, we do chair exercises with our elderly clients, and they love it. Exactly. Something, you know what I'm saying? If this chair would hold me up, I'd probably, everything on this chair moves, so it's a little difficult. And it's only a few inches, but it's something, right? I'm going to start by lifting this pot of coffee, and now it's empty. It's too light, so I have to move on to something heavier. That's the way it works. But yeah, Bradley, get yourself into the general chat. Let me look right now. I see where Landy jumped in. Where are we at here? Yeah, get yourself into the general chat, the Discord. The way you get there, Landy, is go to that button up there. That'll take you to my bio. Click on that. And then scroll down. There's a link in my description, or there's a link on my profile. Scroll down to, click that link, then scroll down to Discord. Click on that, make a little profile, say hi in the general chat, and I'll get you into the members area. Let's see, if you cannot do that now, don't worry about it. I will. I'll send you a message with that link. Mark the calendar. Fitness. I don't know. How about just do it? My girlfriend makes me walk every morning, except for like Saturdays and Sundays, and she tries to do that. And that's something, and it's kind of made me realize that I need to be doing more. I need to get it on my schedule to do something more. You know, maybe maybe on my days off, that Tuesday and that Thursday, I think it'd be a good way to start. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it on my days off, Tuesdays and Thursdays, because it's like if I don't work out like first thing in the morning, then the rest of the day it's like, oh, no, I mean, nobody wants to come home and work out. I mean, just get up, knock it out. That's what I'm going to do. We'll make some videos. I'll do some stupid stuff. We'll have some fun with it. We'll see how that flies, you know. What do you want? Penny? Are you going to come up here? Oh, hello. Hello, young lady. How are you? Stay. How are you? Can everybody see her? There she is. There's Penny. Penny just like, you got any more treats? Huh? You got any more treats for me? Huh? She's been very loving lately. I don't know why. I don't know what's changed, but she's been very loving. So I'm just going to take it. 1 donut instead of 2. Well, that's half the battle, my friend. That is half the battle. All right, we got here. I think we're running out of stuff. I think at this point I'm just rambling on. I'm going to close up with, guys, you got to get your trash together, man. You know, I hate to be, hey, Connie. I hate to be the, doom and gloom. I don't fear porn, fear monger people. I mean, I get called that a lot, but I'm just like, normally I just like block, delete, whatever. I don't have time for you. There's not enough time in the world now. I had this, I shared it with the Patreons, but I'm going to share it with you guys verbally. There was I went out last night for supper, took the girlfriend out, and she just got back into town, and, what was it? We went to the Chinese joint, which we rarely go to. And she was just like, yeah, let's go to the Chinese joint. So we went to the Chinese joint. I'm eating the meal, and I'm scrolling to find it. It's actually a picture because I want to say it exactly. And it's in the, you know what? I don't think I put it in the members area. I think I told everybody this shit. Which means it's going to be like almost impossible to find. Oh, there it is right there. So I actually got a fortune cookie. I'm going to share it with you guys. And that's the fortune cookie that I got right there. It was very, very, a little bit of, way too close to home. But for those of you on TikTok, it says, keep your goals away from the trolls. And in what I do, I thought it was very ironic. Actually, I didn't show that to you guys. Me with the big screen. I thought it was kind of ironic because of, what I do online, And it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing that sometimes the world will remind you of what you're supposed to be doing, And I hate to get all, deep and stuff on you, but it really made me think, there's just too many people out there trying to keep you down. There's too many naysayers. There's too many people that just want to, I don't want to believe. It's like, okay, dude, whatever, let's have a conversation about it, or go the hell away, because if you just want to spout, move on, so I wanted to share that with you. I thought it was a little ironic, a little deep, a little different. Let's see. Can you clean water with bleach? Clean water? I don't want to be too detailed here, but if you're saying, can you purify water with bleach? Yes, you can purify water with bleach. When the term purify is the focus of that term is to kill the bacteria, the protozoa, any viruses, things like that. All right. Now that's not, you're not going to, if you could pour bleach into muddy water and it will kill the bacteria, but you're still going to have muddy water. So you're still going to need to filter it. You know what I'm saying? But yes, you can. It is, it's 8 drops or 1 teaspoon. I think it's 1 teaspoon of, chlorine bleach, unscented, not from concentrate, and into 1 gallon of water. And that's how you purify water for drinking, making it safe for drinking. All right, on that last little tidbit, guys, it's been almost 2 hours. It was only supposed to be an hour show. I truly enjoyed spending my Friday with you guys. Patreons, 7:30 p.m. Bring your adult beverages or not. That's up to you. And we will see you there. I'll probably spend a couple hours with you, and we can do that stuff. On the YouTube side, as usual, I'll see you on the inside. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, and I hope you decide to support the page. If you like what I'm doing, go ahead and hit the link below. If it didn't take you directly to it, you can just hit the support page. That's what it should look like. All you have to do is either hit the Patreon symbol or the join button. Doesn't matter. Just hit it, and that'll get you started. It's $3 a month for 30-ish days of work from me. The price of a Starbucks coffee. So until the next time, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.